you guys may have seen on Friday, a bunch of reviews went live for this device called the COVERT.DOCK. So the Genki is the name of the company that makes it, and it's called the COVERT.DOCK. So it's for your Nintendo Switch. So they reached out to me and said, hey, we see that you play a lot of Switch. Would you be interested in checking out this dock? And I was like, well, what is it? And they're like, well, it's designed to be a replacement or a supplemental dock for your Switch when you're on the road. And I was like, yo, I hope someday I'm going to be on the road again, and I love bringing my Switch with me. So yeah, let's give it a try. So they sent it over, and I wanted to show it to you guys and talk to you about my experience. So this is what it looks like. So it's basically just this tiny little dock. I mean, it looks basically like a big old Switch plug.
Yeah.
But on one side, they've got you guys can see they've got the HDMI, they've got the USB 3.0, and then they've got the both sides of the USB 3.0 ports there. So like not Thunderbolt, but 3.0. So what you do is essentially you just plug this HDMI cable in. So they give you an HDMI cable too. And these are actually really nice cables, and they come with, thank you for putting Velcro ties. It's the worst when they're like, here's a twist tie that you're going to lose and throw away, but they gave you this nice Velcro tie. So essentially you plug this in to the dock, and then you plug this into the wall, and then you plug this into the TV, and then you connect your Switch with this cable that goes in. So one end goes in your Switch, and one end goes in the COVERT.DOCK, and boom, you're playing. And so I tested this out over the weekend, and it worked perfectly. I was very impressed. And what's really great about it is that because it has an extra USB slot here, you can charge your Pro Controller while you're playing. So you can plug it in. I mean, it only comes with one cable, so you have to use the cable that came with your Pro Controller or just any other 3.0 cable that you have. But I was like, yo, this is super handy and way more compact and easy to travel with than bringing your entire Switch dock. And it's actually cheaper too. So I know that there's other third-party options out there, but I wanted to kind of read a little bit from the press release that they gave me. So it's 90% smaller than the native Switch dock and 22% smaller than the native Switch charger. It's the first ever built-in HDMI display, allowing the Switch to output 1080p to the TV. And it's a safe third-party Switch dock that controls both the power flow and docking data in one device, because a big issue with some of these third-party chargers was that they could brick your Switch. Not with this device. Human Things, the company that makes this, engineer wrote an article on how Switches get damaged from previous third-party docks, and you can read all about that over on Ars Technica if you're interested. The gallium nitride, the GaN technology, replaces silicone, providing higher efficiency, cooler operation, and a smaller carbon footprint, which is always good. And charging is compliant with Nintendo Switch standards and Power Delivery 3.0. 30 watts, so it's able to fast charge the Switch, smartphones, tablets, even many USB-C powered laptops. And it doesn't require any additional installation, device drivers, or hardware adapters. And the prongs, as you see me playing with them, fold in, so you can like toss it in a backpack or toss it in your luggage. And on top of that, they also give you these international adapters. So if you guys are watching and you're in a different country, boom, all of the continent adapters are included. So if you're traveling to Europe or Asia or Australia, the UK, you've got adapters as well. So I was really impressed by this little device, and it retails for $74.99. And the official Switch dock I pulled up because I was like, I don't even know how much it is to buy an extra dock these days.
90, aren't they?
It's $89.99 for the official Switch dock, right?
Yeah, that's awesome, because I've had to buy a few Switch docks because I'm a lazy person in some regards of my life, that I don't want to unplug and plug in my Switch dock if I want to play upstairs or downstairs. So I've had to buy a few of those.
Yeah,
cheap.
I was very impressed. I mean, like, the only thing about this that is a little bit annoying is that there's no like cable management other than the Velcro ties. But at least the Velcro ties being on there means that you can tie them together, because like the nice thing about the dock is that, you know, you can kind of like run the cables through the plastic piece on the back, and it kind of makes it all kind of smooth. And here you kind of have to like lay your Switch down and plug it in. So aesthetically, it's not as clean of an option to have like on top of your media center, but that's really, for me, not what this is designed for. This is designed to like be on the go or to be a supplemental thing. Or if you're like going over to a friend's house and you want to bring your Switch and they don't have a Switch and you don't want to haul the dock with you, but you want to play like Smash Bros or Mario Kart, like this is like such a handy option, and the fact that it's cheaper than the official dock and it's smaller and you can charge other USB 3.0 devices on it. I mean, I was pretty impressed. So the only thing that I've noticed other reviews mention, which I want to mention here, is that I haven't been able to test this long term because the Switch dock has been noted that it is great for long term use and that it doesn't really break down, wear out. Like it just keeps going, right? And so we don't know like what the longevity of this piece of tech is just because I haven't used it for months, right? I just got it like a week ago. So that's the only kind of like question mark in the air. But so far, I've been pretty impressed with this little guy.
That's cute. And if chat's wondering why I'm smiling like an idiot, it's because I just saw Mav in the studio.
Yes.
I just saw him like wandering. I was like, my baby boy, I miss you so much. But no, that's actually really convenient. And I did not even know little things like that existed because back in the day when we used to travel, it was a pain in the ass to haul that thing around because it's so awkward, but it's so fragile that you can't just throw it in with the other luggage. You have to like wrap it.
Yes, exactly, because of the opening, right? And so this thing's pretty solid, and the fact that the prongs fold is a nice touch for any charging device, and like I just love that I can use it to like power other things while I'm like traveling because that's always such an annoying part about when you're on the road. You like got your laptop charger and your phone charger and then you have your Switch charger and you know if you have like an iPad or a tablet or any other devices that you're charging, you know, you have like a bag of holding of cables.
A bag of holding of cables.
Yeah, and like my bag of dongles too. Just add it in to the bag of dongles.
You're the dongle lady.
Yeah, that's right. The queen of the dongles.
Queen of dongles.
But yeah, I do want to thank Genki for sending that over so I could test it out. And if you're interested in learning more, of course, you can go to GenkiThings.com and get all of the details on that from them. And we will see you guys later this week. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Goodbye.